Manchester World Open Deadlift World Championships. We are talking about the deadlift, and Liz and myself are going to give a prediction on what we think every athlete is going to pull in the Deadlift World Championships.
So it's just 2 days until competition day now. I'm really I'm getting excited. I wasn't excited about this one, and I know it sounds bad, but I have max deadlift fatigue. You know, not that I've ever done one, but I have fatigue. But seeing the guys training and the exciting new faces that we've got come into this competition, I'm actually feeling quite excited about it.
I think that's the exciting thing, is the new faces that we're going to see. There's a lot of new people coming to this, and what they've been doing in the gym is extremely impressive. Now it's time to see if these guys can do it in competition. And the thing that really excites me right now, with almost 2 years of, you know, we haven't been able to see these guys go head to head. We're going to get a chance to see some of the absolute best deadlifters on the planet on the same bar, trying to break world records, or even just trying to see who is the best on that day.
If you're unable to get to Manchester, you can watch this online. It's going to be on the Facebook events on the Giants Live page. It's £4.99 there. Or you can watch on officialstrongman.com, which is a monthly subscription but has all of their shows on there. And it starts 5 PM UK time on Saturday the 14th of August.
Right, let's take a look at the athletes and what we think they're going to lift.
Shall we remind ourselves quickly of the weight jumps? Because these are set weight jumps. The guys do not get to choose their own weights, do they?
So very quickly, the opening weight is going to be 400 kilos, 880 pounds as an opening weight. Absolutely mental. From 400, they're going to be jumping up to 425 kilos. I'm just going to quickly say, this is not official, okay?
Oh, okay. Official-ish.
Yeah, it's official-ish. It's good sources.
Yeah.
But anything can change. And I mean, just as an example, when we did the Axel at the Giants Live show, we found out officially the weight jumps when we got there.
Yeah.
So this is what I've been told, but expect possibly some slight change. But I think it'll stick to this, to be honest, because it's there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
So from 425, they're going to jump up to 1,000 pounds, 455 kilos. So three lifts in, you're at 1,000 pounds, which is mental. Then from the 1,000 pounds, they're going 472.5 kilos. And then if there's anyone left at that point, they're looking at 505 to break the world record by 4 kilos. So the original list of athletes was supposed to be Payman Meherapuri. Unfortunately, Payman cannot get visas to come over to the UK, which is disappointing for him, I'm sure. I've spoken to him a few times in the last few weeks. Been looking really strong in the gym, struggling to understand how to peak for a competition. He was asking some advice, and he's someone that is actually scared to stop training. And that kind of concerned me. He sent me a few of his videos, and he's actually kind of, his central nervous system looked a little beat, so I kind of advised him to take some rest. But unfortunately, he's not even going to get the chance to do it. Hopefully, he gets a chance later in the year. But for those that wanted to know what I thought he would pull, a lot of people might be surprised at this. I think he would have done 455 max.
Oh, I was going to say the same thing.
Which is still a massive, massive number. For a number of reasons that I think that. But I don't believe he's 505 yet, despite some of the lifts we've seen in the gym. The next man on the list is Nedzmin Ambeskovic. Man, some of these names are harder than mine to say. We saw him a couple of years ago at the World Deadlift Championships. Really, really nice guy. We've spoken to him backstage a few times. He's working with the Australian strength coach. He's pulled some big, big numbers in the gym. And he's another man that I'm expecting can pull the 1,000 pounds. 455 kilos, I think, will be his top weight.
Yeah, agreed.
So we're in agreement so far.
We are so far. I'm sure that will change.
So another man that's, I think he's pulled out of this show is Luke Stoltman. Originally on the list, Luke wants to focus on the World Log Lift Championships and Europe's Strongest Man. So he's passing this one. I believe he's still coming.
Oh, yeah. But as far as I'm aware, they're still going to be there.
But Luke not doing the deadlift. Then we have Gav Bilton from Wales. Gav really improving quickly. His deadlift improved so much over the last couple of years, really. He's improved so much on everything over the last couple of years. He's jumping into the deep end against this level of deadlifter. I think 400 kilos is going to be his best lift. I'd love to see him pull 425. I think 425 would be the absolute maximum for Gav. And I'm sure if he pulled that, he'd be over the moon.
I'm going to give Gav 425. I think the momentum of the occasion is going to give him 25 kilos. Well, no, you know, I'm not sure exactly where he is with his deadlift, but I reckon Gav's got 425 in him.
Excellent.
425 for Gav.
Next up, we have the world's strongest man, Tom Stoltman. Now, Tom is a great deadlifter. The progress Tom's made, again, another one that over the last couple of years just seems to get better and better. He is nursing a slight hamstring issue.
Injury, yeah.
He said himself it's not too bad, but he's not really been able to focus on his training like he was before World's Strongest Man. No. He's got commitments for sponsors, TV, all these type of things. I think that's going to distract from his ability to be at his best. I'm going to say Tom pulls 425 as a max lift.
I agree with that one.
Next up, we have the American, the one and only T-Rex, Evan Singleton. Evan looking in great form. Performance at the Royal Albert Hall was brilliant. I think for the whole show, he's going to be a real threat. Deadlift is potentially in this lineup one of his weaker events. I think 425 for Evan. And, you know, we're kind of throwing around these numbers, 425 like it's nothing. Yeah. 425 is a monster weight. It really, really is. Such a huge weight. And I think if Evan can pull that, he's going to be happy.
Yeah.
I think £1,000 is going to be out of reach for him this time.
And it would ruin him for the rest of the show, I think. I just don't think it's there right now.
I think if he wants to go and win the whole show, he needs to
be a bit more conservative and
sometimes you see people kind of push too hard on the deadlift and it just annihilates them for the whole show.
I can't imagine someone pulling 505 and then winning the show. I mean, what a bloody spectacle that would be. I would love it to happen.
If that happens, that is going to be hell of a night for whoever can do that.
Yeah.
Next up, Liz's favourite, Mikhail Shivlikov. He's coming back to the UK. We always love to see Mikhail. He's just an awesome guy. Honestly, he's so happy. He's so fun. He tries so hard regardless.
He's the best person to watch do a max deadlift as well.
Yes.
I'm sure many people will remember his Masters World Record attempt. What was it, 436?
I thought it was around 440, but
I don't think it was quite. We'll look back.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact weight of it off the top of my head, but I remember the nose bursting with blood, the effort that he put in. Like, you don't care about the weight that he lifts; you just want to see him lift.
Knocking it out for 5 minutes.
It's probably the hardest, or the most effort I've ever seen put into a deadlift. It was truly epic. And he's that kind of person. He just tries to puts his body on the line almost on a weekly basis sometimes. We haven't seen him for a little while though. He's had a rest, which to me means he's coming in fresh. I think Mikhail pulls 425.
Yeah, I agree.
We're pretty much in agreement with these picks.
We are, but I think because there's so few jumps, I think it makes it easy. I think there's a big difference between 425 and 455, and then an even bigger difference further down the line. It's just...
And I think it's going to come down to, like, certain lifts, I think athletes may take too big a jump.
Yeah.
So, if guys are going for the world record,
they need to be really selective about which lifts they do. They need,
and that could mean that's
a comfortable opener. I mean, it's comfortable about 400 or 425, but you know what I mean.
I think you're going to have to. If you're going to want to pull 505, I think you've got to go sort of 400,
455,
455,
505. Yeah.
I don't think you can go 425, 475.
No, I think it's too much.
So, I like how you think it's too much with your 100 kilo deadlift.
It's all relative, Lozzie. You just got to scale down and scale up.
So you'd go like 60 kilos?
Yeah, I do a comfortable 40.
Right, back to the men. Next up, Adam Bishop. Adam looking fantastic in training.
455.
You're getting in there before me.
Yeah.
I agree. I think 455. His most he's pulled in competition is 440. Now, he's looking awesome in his training videos, but I think Adam will go and pull 455, and I think he'll pull it reasonably well.
Yeah.
And then I think he'll focus on the whole competition. Adam's a smart guy. He knows what he needs to do. I'm sure he'd love to pull 475. Or 472.5, or whatever the
I don't think that's there.
I think that would really take it out of him. I'm not saying he couldn't do it. I think I really do believe he's somewhere around the £1,000, 455 to 470 area. But the higher up that you go, the harder it gets. He's also got the Shore Classic coming up, which I know he wants to do well on.
You've got Strongest Man as well, which is literally the week after.
Such a busy kind of run of contests.
I think Adam's someone who's in serious contention to win this whole show as well. I think these are decent events for Adam,
really
especially if everyone else destroys himself on the deadlift.
Yeah, really good events for Adam. I think him and Evan should focus on the whole show rather than just the deadlift. Next up, the 2020 World's Strongest Man, Alexey Novakov. What do you think on Alexey's deadlift?
I know. So a lot of people have said, "Oh, why don't you talk about Alexey because he's got the world record
18-inch
deadlift." His power off the floor isn't as good. I mean, it's still amazing, obviously, but it's different. It's a different lift, isn't it?
He's better from a higher point.
Yeah.
When it's a little bit higher, his lockout strength is tremendous. Similar to Mark Felix.
Yes.
Mark Felix on a max deadlift from the floor is not the best.
420 is.
But when it's a bit lighter, or when it's either for reps and a bit lighter, he's strong enough to get off the floor, and his lockout strength is incredible. And from those higher heights, Mark is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Same with Alexey Novakov. Their body shape suits that type of lift.
425 has got to be for Alexey.
Do you reckon he pulls 425?
425.
I think, yeah, I would agree with that. I think 425, looking at the jumps, that's the smart number to be around. I just think that £1,000, I mean, if he gets it...
That would be incredible if he gets it. I'm
going to go with you. 425 for Alexey on the deadlift.
I hope none of them are watching this.
If they are watching, and they don't like what we're saying, use it as motivation. We'll be more than happy to see you smash the numbers that we say. So... there you go.
It's bad. You shouldn't watch prediction videos before a show that you compete in, though, should you? I think it's just...
It depends on the person you are. Like, sometimes I'm the kind of person, I don't care if people don't rate me.
Being an underdog always suited you, but that doesn't suit everyone, does it?
No, some people need the reassurance that they're, you know, and that's fine. Yeah. But never, if you're an athlete watching this, never take what we say personally. This is just our opinion, and more genuinely, we will be so happy if people prove us wrong.
Oh yeah, we always want people to sue us.
Next up, looking forward to seeing this guy over, Gabriel Pena.
Yeah,
he's a great deadlifter. I think it's good that he's got this opportunity. What do you think Gabe will pull on the deadlift?
I want him to pull 455. I have a feeling it might be 425.
Yeah, I agree. I think 425. I mean, you know, we're throwing around 455 like it's nothing.
Yeah, I think it's such a considerable difference.
Let's remind ourselves that I believe, was it 455 was the winning lift at the World Deadlift Championships in Wembley.
I can't even remember what the winning lift was.
I'm pretty sure it was...
who would have pulled that?
It would have been Pritchett and...
wasn't Rauno?
Yeah, Rauno.
Did Rauno do 455?
I thought they were joint first.
Let's look it up. Loz, you know something that I don't. How can this be?
I got something right for a change.
Yeah.
Maybe my predictions will be good.
I don't know.
So yeah, we were just saying, in 2019 World Deadlift Championships, Rauno Heinler and Jerry Pritchett won with 455. So let's understand how impressive a lift 455 kilos is. Yeah. You know, we're talking mental numbers right now. And if guys can go on beyond that, it's truly, truly impressive. Yeah. So next up, man, we're just talking about Rauno Heinler. Now, Rauno's been a little quiet recently, not competed for a while. He lost some weight, he's been training hard again, been following some of his videos, he's starting to look very, very strong again. Do you remember his 440 that he pulled?
It's the fastest 440 I've ever seen. It was like people who've deadlifted more than him as well.
He was looking so good that day. Unfortunately, on the 455, I remember saying he pulled something in his hamstring. Yeah. And this is another issue with these type of weights. Also, potentially, how long the athletes have to wait between each lift can, you know, have a factor. So it's why I'm looking forward to seeing everyone competing on the same stage, regardless of whether we see a world record or not. Yeah. I think it's going to be exciting. But Rauno, a massive deadlifter. Is he at his best? I'm not convinced he is at his best yet. I'm going to say he pulls 455 again.
I'm going to come in with an unpopular opinion. I think 425.
Really?
I want to be wrong. But I just want to
Round
beat you
prove
more
her
than
wrong.
anything.
Prove her wrong and
hope
make
he
sure
does.
Uncle Oz is right.
I hope he does, but it will be a great consolation to me that I was right and you were wrong. I just think he looks very light. I'm sure he isn't.
I think
But
he's starting
compared
to put some weight
to
back on.
the sort of static monster deadlifter that we've seen from Rauner when he did like the 6 reps and 400, I just don't know if the 455 is quite there. I hope it is. Oh, I might edit this out. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to stick to my guns. I will not be bullied.
All right. So we're going to get some of the really big deadlifting names now. Ivan Makarov. What do you think of Ivan? I think he's still got the 3rd biggest pull in history in terms of like a judged lift.
No, is it even?
Even.
I really like him. But you know what? I'm probably going to make myself unpopular again. I think 455 is his max.
Really?
I think he's someone who lifts too heavy too often. And I know it sounds contradictory because I don't lift at all, but I live with a world-class strength coach. I do know how it works. And I just think, I think 455, I think, I'm not going to justify my answer any further. 455. What do you think?
It's an interesting one because I think he's actually doing the full show.
He is.
Which I think is interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm quite excited about that.
Yeah, me too.
Now, with that being in mind, is he just focusing on the Deadlift World Championships? Or is he thinking, I want to prove I'm a really good all-round strongman?
I get my way to worlds.
I think if he's smart with his selections and he's looking to get points, he can pull 472.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he needs to focus on. Pull 472, get the big points for the strongman. Then if you're feeling it, have a crack at the 505.
You know what I think
the problem
is downfall?
Go on.
Magnus is refereeing.
Magnus is a tough ref.
And what was it? It was 4-6 something he pulled for 2 reps. Magnus wouldn't have given him either of those. Do you know what I mean? And we know the lockout is a slight weakness comparatively compared to power.
Extremely strong off the floor.
Yeah.
I think his issue will be if he goes 455 to 505. I don't think he gets 505.
No.
I think if he focuses on points for the comp, goes 472.5.
Yeah.
I think he can get that. Moving on to another athlete who's doing the whole show, and I'm very excited to see this guy doing the whole show, is Pavlo Nikon, Ukrainian athlete, looking. I mean, we've followed his videos for a while now. He put some good stuff out on YouTube, follow his lifting on Instagram. I've never had the chance to see this guy lift in person, so I'm really excited about it. I've been told how impressive he is in terms of, like, he's just massive.
Yeah, you can see he's massive.
Yeah, but I think it's always better when you see them in person.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to, like, standing next to him. And, I'm about 150 kilos, 330 pounds right now. I want to compare myself to him.
Monster.
His Viking press in training looked ridiculous. His deadlifts look amazing. Honestly, technique, everything on them is just spot on. I think he's another guy that focuses on the whole show. I think he comes in, I think he pulls 472.5, which is massive. I'm going to keep saying this because people have been spoilt by 500 kilos.
Yeah.
Let's understand how impressive 500 plus is.
Yeah.
475, 472.5, 455. These are all ridiculous numbers. It wasn't that long ago that Andy Bolton was the first man in history to pull 1,000 pounds. So I'm going to say 472.5. I think.
I'm just trying to think about what would his selections be. Would he jump that one? Or if he did 455 and it didn't feel amazing.
The issue that they're going to have to look at is, it's all going to change. We're giving a lot of people 455.
Yeah.
The reality is things go. Yes, we are.
Oh.
The reality is things don't always kind of work out in competition. No. Now he's got to think of the whole show.
Yeah.
And I think if he sees people failing, if people get 455. And he needs big points. There's no point risking that jump to 505.
Yeah, no, you're right. All right, yeah, okay, all right. I'm on board. 472.5 for Pavlo.
Yeah.
I'm copying.
You're copying now.
Yeah.
Finally, we've got Asku Karo. Now, Asku is just coming for the deadlift.
Yes.
So I think...
505. Sorry.
We're going for 505. I
505.
think he has to be the athlete you put your money on if you're betting on this.
And he's secretive.
He's kept quiet.
Oh.
I messaged him a couple of times, like, how's training going? Yeah, training's going good.
Yeah.
he's not going to give him too much away.
Well.
He's feeling confident. And again, it's someone I've never seen lift, so I don't have that experience. Now, Bish, Stoltman's, Felix, people like that.
You know who will pull it out of the bag on the day when you get to know these people, don't you?
Yeah. When you've seen people lift in competition, then you know, and I'm on about like time and time again.
Yeah.
People, athletes that just put it out of the bag.
Yeah.
Can perform on the day.
Yeah.
Now, Asko, I don't know that about.
No.
So, I'm looking forward to seeing if all these lifts that we've seen online
can transpire to something incredible.
No, I think mentally he has to be coming for the 505.
Oh, yeah.
There's, I think he's going to go 455, 505.
I hope he gets it. Because do you know what I want? A bloody end to this 500, 501 round. I want nothing more to do with it. I don't want the comments on our videos. I just want it to be done.
You're going to get a load of comments now.
I know. Damn it. But I want it done.
I think if anyone has a chance at the 505, it's going to be Asko.
Yeah.
Focus solely on the deadlift. There's no reason.
I think Pavlo's got it in him.
I do too. I just think if you're coming for the whole show.
Yeah, but what's more important to him is $50,000 they get. Let's not forget, it's more than the competition prize money.
That's very true. That's very, very true.
Where's he from? Ukraine. I don't know about conversion rates, but it's a lot of money to anyone, surely. No, I'm disagreeing with you now. I'm going back 505 for Pavlo.
Then what if they both do 505?
Everyone goes for a lie down, Lozzie. No one's going to do anything more than that. We all go and get drunk afterwards.
That is something we are definitely going to do.
Regardless of what happens.
We've not drank for a long time.
No.
We're going to go. We're going to be up at Manchester. It's going to be an amazing show. We're going to try and get some behind the scenes stuff for you guys. Really looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting the new guys. Looking forward to seeing if Adam can perform really well. He's looking good all round. Evan looking awesome. Just great to see Strongman happening regularly. We're always
big shows,
Strongman
fans.
Yeah, looking forward to meeting everyone. I'm not competing, which is nice actually. I like it.
It's nice. Yeah. It's nice for both of us, isn't it? Really? Nice. Although the Royal Albert Hall was absolutely amazing.
It was the best ever. But it's nice to just go and
relax a bit.
Yeah. So guys, let us know who you think or what you think people are going to lift. Do you think we're going to see a world record? And let us know if you're going to be up there. If you want to come and see me or Auntie Liz, it would be brilliant to see you guys there. If you're not at the show, make sure you tune into the Facebook Live page, the Giants Live Facebook page, to watch the event. And we'll see you guys next time. While you're here, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my awesome strength content.